He represented a better kind of Germany. He was loved and hated, and the dominant theme of his life was the divided Germany.
Der Tag wird kommen, an dem das Brandenburger Tor nicht mehr an der Grenze liegt.
Willy Brandt's political battleground was Berlin. As mayor of West Berlin in the 60s, Brandt became a passionate critic of the conditions in the Soviet-occupied part of the city.
Hier geht es Deutschland, hier geht es die Freiheit und hier geht es den Frieden der Welt.
When the Berlin Wall was built, Brandt said he felt powerless anger, but he still managed to pacify his furious Berliners.
Berlin wird leben und die Mauer wird fallen.
Kennedy in the divided city. The Cold War didn't allow him to offer more than verbal support, but the US president remained Brandt's idol. From then on, Brandt presented himself as the German Kennedy. He was the first German politician who allowed the public a glimpse into his private life, but he was said to have a distant relationship with his children and his wife. He was interested in women. With his deep voice and his good looks, Brandt was considered something of a ladies' man. He was a social democrat, and in his election campaigns, Willy was one of the people.
Dies ist das beste Ergebnis, das wir bisher gehabt haben.
Without consulting his party, Brandt negotiated an alliance with the Liberals. In 1969, he was appointed the first Social Democrat Chancellor.
Wir wollen mehr Demokratie wagen. Unser Land braucht die Verständigung mit dem Osten.
Ich sehe es als meine Pflicht an, das Gespräch mit der Regierung der DDR zu beginnen.
Those who were there talked about a magic moment. Brandt managed to walk a diplomatic tightrope. The German Chancellor and the Soviet statesman Alexei Kosygin sealed the German-Soviet treaty, thereby acknowledging the post-war borders. This was the visit that marked Brandt as a world politician. When he knelt at the memorial to the Warsaw Ghetto, he symbolically accepted German guilt for World War II. The Nobel Peace Prize was in recognition of his policy of rapprochement towards the East. In the meantime, trouble was brewing at home, though. Rainer Barzel, leader of the Christian Democrats, called for a vote of no confidence, but Brandt's supporters stood by him.
Das Scheitern des konstruktiven Misstrauensvotums hat gezeigt, dass in diesem Hause eine Mehrheit für eine andere Bundesregierung nicht gegeben ist.
The attempt to overthrow the Chancellor only failed by a narrow margin. Early elections were called in order to clarify the political position. Brandt's policies received a ringing endorsement when he won a record share of the poll. In the end, it was just one person who brought Brandt down in 1974. Günther Guillaume, a trusted member of Brandt's staff, had been spying on the Chancellor for years at the behest of Communist East Germany. Brandt took political responsibility.
Mein Rücktritt geschah aus Respekt vor ungeschriebenen Regeln der Demokratie und auch, um meine persönliche und politische Integrität nicht zerstören zu lassen.
Brandt withdrew more and more into private life. He cut himself off. There were reports that he suffered from depression. In 1987, he stepped down as chairman of the Social Democratic Party, bringing the career of an exceptional politician, apparently, to its end. With the fall of the Berlin Wall, all of his political dreams came true. The Iron Curtain was suddenly drawn back. Willy Brandt returned immediately to his old battleground Berlin, which had become a symbol of reunification between East and West.
Wir spüren miteinander, ja, es ist wahr, es wächst zusammen, was zusammengehört.